Hey, good morning. Thanks for joining us. And today we're going to take a little drive in the mountains and take a look at what it's looking like in the autumn as we drive through the mountains of western North Carolina. We've had quite a bit of rain last night, and what it's doing is knocking all the leaves off. And you can see actually some of them falling right now. It got to be that if you happen to catch it with a gust, it almost looks like snow falling down. We'll stop here for a moment and you can see. Colors are really spectacular. Last week we were getting a lot more of the reds. It's turning a little bit more looking like rust, and the rain and the wind are making the peak colors kind of come to an end here as it starts blowing all the leaves down. But some parts of the road will end up being so covered you actually can't even see the road. But I love this area. I like to drive this road. This is a pretty remote area. There's very few people living up here, maybe a half a dozen folks for several miles. During the wintertime, you can't get in and out of here. You're pretty much stuck. Or some people might say, maybe that's a good thing. I like it. And yeah, you just make sure you have plenty of food and water for a few days, and firewood or propane, whatever you're heating on. I'm stopping here for a minute because this is something I always wanted to look at, and I've never had a camera really to show it. But if you see that water pipe up there, I'm going to move the camera here for a minute. This is something that you see pretty frequently up in the mountains, where somebody will tap into a spring, and they'll lay either a metal pipe up, or they'll have a plastic pipe that they'll just put into the spring, and on the side of the road you can stop and fill up a jug of water. Now I'd probably still treat it. I don't know. I'd want to boil it, because you never know with water. You can end up getting giardia from it, even if you're way up in the mountains. I know when I was up in California, you could be up over 10,000 feet pulling water there, and it looks all clean, but you can't tell what kind of microorganisms are in it. So anyway, it's just kind of a cool thing, and I'm glad I stopped this time to show you. I wanted to share this with you. It's kind of cool. I know that water is ice cold because the springs up here I've got some really chilly water, especially now as it starts getting cooler. So anyhow, just wanted to share that. I'm gonna open up the window here, and you can hear it a little bit better. Let me go right over here. Well, that's the wrong window. There you go, that window. I'll let you listen. Kind of cool. All right, well, we're gonna start back up the hill here and fire up the engines. Hey, we want to thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure to subscribe. We've got a lot of new content coming your way this week. I just wanted to give you a little glimpse into little escape in the old mind. Head out on a little trip for us. Have a little mind vacation, whatever you want to call it. I love this. This is really cool. This is a very old homestead house, and I'm thinking it's probably pushing. Now I say very old because it's made out of wood. It's probably 100 years old, I would imagine. And that's the old driveway right there. They used to go up. And around the corner is going to be an old barn that they have. And Let's see, back up in here. Well, I've probably gone too far past. There's even an older one. So, well, let's go up a little further and we can see. Put my camera down here and pay attention to my driving. All right, yeah, there's the old. That's an old barn. All right, well, hey, have a great day. Thanks so much for stopping by.